Well, here we at, man. Episode 39, Velvet
Yes.
Sugar Podcast.
We have a guest with 3 names, which means he could be a shooter from a tower, or a famous literary writer, or an actor.
Or an actor like Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, we talked about theater beginnings, improv,
Hermit crabs, spirit animals, grandmas that date younger men.
Oh, wow. Way younger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Grandma Kay.
Mimes, clowns.
Yeah.
Like
Babies.
always, we talk about some comedy,
Car theft.
car theft, comedy, clowns, mimes,
Yes.
Dadding.
And
dadding,
what else?
being
What
a
else?
dad, young dad,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
grandparents.
and grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babysitting.
They're fascinated by my grandma. They could just talk about my grandma all episode if they wanted
There
to.
you go.
So check out this episode with Chris Hopkins-Ward, guys, and episode 39, Velvet Sugar Podcast.
Happy to be here.
Get into it. How can you record Velvet Sugar and
Well,
it's
we
only
know.
Velvet? No sugar. It's the Velvet Podcast.
He's the velvet, you're the sugar? Is that originally, that is fully the definition now?
Yeah, Velvet from the Velvet Revolution in Czechoslovakia.
Oh, okay.
In the 70s.
Oh, really?
Sugar
Remember
Revolution.
all that happened? And the Sugar Revolution.
Barbados.
Barbados. It was a name that Terrence thought of because we couldn't think of a good name.
Okay.
It's got to be quick and easy and catchy.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I like it. Yeah.
You know?
Wait, we
We had
started?
American Immigrant, and then we had like 19 of those. It's a very charged word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And it's even more so now than when we first started.
now, if we did that, there's probably 900. Yeah, I know, right? We're at a loss now.
We thought we were cute. It was like, oh, you know what? Well, technically, one's the immigrant and one is the American. Who is who?
Yeah, these are crazy games to play nowadays.
Yeah. This is actually oh shit. This is year 2 for us.
This is year 2.
This is year 2.
Hey,
man.
congrats.
Thank you.
Everybody else,
Thank
clap.
you.
Yeah.
This is episode 39.
He's always made me laugh. You know,
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You
You
always
know
make me
what he
laugh.
does?
Always
You know what he does
appreciate
at the mics? That dumb, stupid baby face that he does. The baby head face that he does. When
What's the
somebody's
baby
up,
face?
up on the
It's
mic.
only with him. It's only with him.
Somebody gets on the stage and is saying something that's like falling flat.
I'll go like this. I'll go.
Yeah. This is exactly what he does. He,
Oh, at the coop?
I'll just find his eyes.
yeah, he
Be
just,
like-
and I'd be.
and he
I look
can't.
over.
And also, I like flash a dimple. I've got dimples that I use. They're just like they're weapons. You
And
know.
he looks at me where somebody's up there literally like not doing too well.
Yeah.
Right?
No, like every comic has a comic they want to watch when they at the open mic. You're that to me because I don't know why. I'm like, he's gonna. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna say?
I don't know what I'm gonna say sometimes.
The show you did when you have the picture, you have the picture of your
Of my grandma.
grandma. That's great.
Yep, Grandma Kay. Yep, she's doing well. I mean, this Christmas was a little bit spotty, but and I still, she came over and she visited. And
How old is she?
She is 81 or 82 now.
Wow,
How old's her boyfriend?
36.
that's really true.
That is really, really true.
Really true.
That is
She
100%
may-
true.
Wait, she may be listening to this.
Yeah, she probably would be. I mean, yeah, and she still has a job. She still
Is she
teaches.
available? My wife's 47, but whatever. I'm looking to upgrade.
I mean, can you afford my
She's
grandma
in a
though?
relationship. You home wrecker.
Yeah,
What's
you get,
wrong
first
with
you got to fight through this guy.
Do you
right?
gam?
Yeah,
take
they've been in a relationship since COVID, since pre-COVID, like right before pre-COVID. So it was like me getting like the news of COVID and the news of my grandma's boyfriend at the same time.
36 years old.
So it was like we're sheltering in place. Wait, my grandma.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Sheltering somewhere he is. Oh.
Oh no, yeah, but like, hey, that's a long relationship. So kudos to her. I wish she didn't speak so candidly about it to my parents that they freak out. That they really freak out. I don't want to bleep
Thanksgiving
anything.
dinner starts, and she's like, by the way, I have a 36-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah.
Grandma, you have to start with that.
Yeah, basally, but add in 4 more
He's a
levels.
carpenter.
Yeah.
Boy, does he love to lay wood.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Jackhammer. Nail gun.
Yep. I mean, good for her though. You know, good for her.
She sits there taking a phone call and yeah, no, I'm at dinner and laughing.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm getting plowed, but it's not snowing outside. You know what I mean?
she's like texting in the corner and being like, oh, and I'm like, it's like that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, good for her, but weird guy, I think. I don't know. I haven't met the guy yet. I think he's scared of a lot of the family members to me.
As he should be.
I might call him out. Hey, call me. Let's talk. I'll take a FaceTime.
Is she a billionaire? Is she a multimillionaire?
She is no, she's not. She is a tenured professor though in Florida. So she still teaches. She still teaches courses right now.
Really?
So yeah,
So if she's not a multimillionaire, you know that he's not after her for the money.
I mean, even if, and I've thought about this, even if he is, it's been 7 years in a relationship. So like that's a great long relationship
So
to
hold
like
on. So
to
that
at least
means-
get something. But also,
He's getting something all right.
Hold on. You said 7 years.
yeah,
She's 80 what?
82.
And he's 36.
Yeah,
So from 29,
29.
and she was in her 70s.
Yeah.
That's a sick bastard. No.
Hey, but
No.
but hey, let's level this up. My great grandma passed away 2-3 years ago. She was 102. So if he's wanting some money, it's a long con. If it is, because we got good genes in my family.
Did your great grandma like have relations with her student at like 16 or something? Hilarious.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she
but 90
was married
years.
to the same guy for a long time.
He's like the same guy, not your great grandpa.
No, my great grandpa. Yeah.
He's like the same guy, like some dude.
No, I
What's
don't
the
know.
longest you've ever heard of anybody being married
Longest.
or meeting somebody? The longest marriage.
I don't know.
I think I got you guys beat. What do you got?
Um,
I know your parents are married 50 plus years.
Plus, yeah. But before that, my growing up in Barbados, we had like some church folks that was married a while.
How long? Tell me.
I can't remember exactly how.
I met a old white couple that were married 76 years. They're both 90-ish, 93, 94, about that. And they both were walking. And he came to check up on her. It was a job I was working. He's like, I'm just checking on my wife. We're married 76 years. That's insane, 76 years.
Yeah. Is it like straight 76? No no break years. No
76
nothing.
years of marriage. Jesus.
There wasn't no breaks back then. When you hooked up, that was it, man. So that
Wait,
was
though,
part
I
of
feel
it
like
for real.
younger generation was a lot more fun than this generation, though. There was the whole like leaving the keys at the end of the party and taking the new keys. That whole thing. Am I making up something right now? But
Never heard of that.
no, it's like the key bowl at the end of a party, and then you grab someone else's keys to go home with the other. You've never heard?
Really?
That's how you.
This is a joke
That's
from.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's not pretty cool. That's how you get chlamydia.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
spread herpes that way.
Jeez.
how long did you know this couple for, though? Did you know them very well, or was it like
No,
a
no, I
past-
just-
Swingers
They're older.
party. Yeah.
So he's just there. You go.
Safe search, blur on.
Why do I know about this? I don't know.
Hold on,
But,
Terrence. Hold on, Terrence. Just keep that up for a second. Just taking a picture for posterity's sake.
oh yeah, you're getting everybody excited. Stop that. No, but yeah. So this is the joke in terrible but has good moments movie The Grinch with Jim Carrey, is that all the Who's in Whoville, when they have a party, they leave all their keys in a bowl and they grab them. It's like an adult
was in
joke.
that movie?
Yes, this is a reference it was made referenced in The Grinch with Jim Carrey. All the Who's had a party in Whoville and everyone throws in their keys into a jar in that
Did
party.
they describe what happens?
No, it was just said, and then everybody leaves and they grab it and they just grab keys without looking.
How do you know where to go home? What house to go to?
I don't know. Car beeping right now, I guess, or it's like
Oh man.
I don't know.
Well, shit. But
This is different worlds. This is different
anyway, let's welcome our guest to the Velvet Sugar
Three
Podcast.
names: Chris
Three names.
Hopkins-Ward,
Chris
Yep.
shooter from a building of a president. 3 names. You know when you have 3 names, go on a tower with a high-powered rifle.
I mean, you could do that, but you could also do like Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's also
All right, so great actor or some kind of thespian, a writer, or a shooter.
yeah, or shooter.
Up
Either
to
way.
you, Chris.
Not an accurate shooter.
No.
Not accurate.
No. Not as accurate as a 36-year-old dating a great grandma. That's a more accurate shooter.
Well, thanks for having me on. I'm saving a lot of my stories for Joe Rogan, though. I have to say.
Okay.
Not never mind.
That'll
Maybe
be on the podcast, by the
more
way.
like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend is more my speed. I think maybe.
Really?
I don't know, but yeah. But who did you cancel before I got here? That's my question.
Who did we cancel?
We didn't
No,
cancel
we didn't have a
anybody.
guest.
We didn't have a
We had
guest.
a couple of possibles, and they both said they couldn't make it.
Yeah.
You know,
Here I am, guys. You know, take the opportunities where you come. I'm I'm
get
here.
you, we get
I'm
you.
available. I'm around. I mean, we're all parents here, but
Yeah.
we're all parents here, and their kids are still in the house here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he's got college. He's got the oldest. She's in college
19.
or out of college. My kid's almost. He's going to the military. My son. My daughter's Well, he's 17, she's 14. How old are your kids?
2. Just a
You
2-year-old.
got a 2-year-old.
He's turning 3 in May, and
Another
then
one on the way, right?
and then I got another one on the way.
Congrats,
Oh, you do?
Uh-huh.
How pregnant is your wife?
She's due in June 21st ish.
Congratulations,
So just past the first trimester into the second.
Congratulations,
June.
man.
Thank you. Yeah.
June.
Yeah.
Count
that's
backwards.
awesome.
What's 9 months before June?
6 and 3, brother. September.
September, October-ish, yeah.
All right, fall day. Consummated.
Yeah, just when the leaves are changing, you know.
Nice.
Hey,
That's a good time.
Yeah, we're changing our outfits, our wardrobes, you know, putting the summer clothes away.
Maybe was taking a nap.
Something
you know
like
what?
that.
Yeah, you
Make
know
my
what?
life twice as hard.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah, the first birth was already a freaking doozy, so it's yeah.
So you know what it's gonna be?
Yeah, it's another boy.
Another boy.
2 boys. Wasn't expecting that, honestly.
How far apart are they gonna be?
They're going to be 3 years.
More than 3?
No.
About three in a month. His original due date was June 23rd. Well, my first was originally June 23rd, and my wife had preeclampsia and had to give birth like 5-6 weeks early. So
So is it May he came, or
what?
May your first son was born?
Yeah. May 18th is.
May 18th. That's a good month. That's a good month.
Yep. Sorry to dox you, but yeah, that's his birthday. That's already
My
part.
birthday's in May.
Oh yeah.
My wife also.
Yeah.
3 days before him.
It wasn't the luckiest birth, though. I mean, my car got stolen 3 days before he was born, so it could have been better. I'm hoping this one's a little bit easier.
Where was your car?
In my parking spot.
Here in
Did you ever get your car stolen?
no.
No?
So your car was stolen?
My car was
The
stolen.
weirdest feeling I had it happen once. You walk
Crazy.
around and you're like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
Did you do that thing where you walk around like, well, nah, hold on, something. Wait a minute, where did I park this? thing?
Yep. It was morning of Mother's
had
Day, too. So it was like I went out to go get donuts and was like, there's something's in the way of me going out right now.
You ever got it back?
Yeah, we got it back like a week later. It was the Kia Boys. You know, the whole Kia Boys thing that happened.
No. What's
No?
that? No, what's that
You
mean?
don't know the Kia Boys?
No.
Okay, so if you owned a Kia, this is 3 years ago ish. There was a hack that was disseminated on the wrong word, but on TikTok, where you could easily hack a Kia with a USB stick and just and a screwdriver, and everyone knew this, and a bunch of teenagers were stealing Kias, especially in the tri-state area. You can find YouTubes about this, you can find news articles about this, but literally thousands of Kias were stolen around America because of the Kia Boys just like saying, you know, like going joyriding.
Did you get, so when you got it back to that, which was sitting on cinder blocks, no wheels?
No, it was no, the back window was totaled, and then the engine, how they had the ignition was like messed up.
So what'd they take it for?
They joyriding.
Joyriding?
Yep, teenagers took it to joyride.
So did your insurance cover it to get it fixed? Or?
My insurance covered it. They covered rental cars for 30 days, but they had messed up the ignition so much that it took more than 30 days to. Yeah, there's a good Kia Boys. There's just crazy. So, yeah, the insurance covered about 30 days of rental cars, and I went through.
Just so you know, car thieves are white in the video.
No, he interviewed. Yeah, but they are. Yeah,
Car
he
thieves
did.
are white.
Wait. It says those are recreated actors on the bottom. No.
Nope, didn't say that at all.
But yeah.
No.
Fake news.
Yeah. So yeah, car was stolen on a Sunday. He was born on the Wednesday.
You know, I was just thinking about the first death I seen when I was working in a hospital. It was before I started working, I was interning in a small hospital in Long Island. And these kids came in, 14-year-old who joyrided a car and crashed it and died. I saw them die in the ER. It was horrible. Like I saw them like getting treated, like getting like CPR, and they were like on their way out. It was brutal.
Bringing
14-year-old kid. It was like a 17-year-old who took his 14-year-old friend or sister or something, and they crashed and they both got killed.
Jeez.
No.
I thought my car had got stolen, but I had parked
bring
it.
it down.
I
You
parked it in a
Yeah.
place that I had never parked before. And I was like, yo, what? I was like, oh, shit, it's right over there. And it was the time I was actually in Minnesota, right? I was working a Super Bowl event, and there was a rental car. And I had got off because I had worked early and my partner would work late. So I had free time. So I said, let me go check out the Mall of America. So I drove and I parked and I walked around the mall. Then I go to pick up the car and I was like, oh shit, it's not here. I almost panicked. But yeah, I don't know if you ever been to Minnesota? Mall of America?
No.
It's a huge mall and all the parking lots are the
Mall
same.
of America.
And then when when I thought, I was like, hold on. No. I parked on the other side of the mall.
Oh, man.
There was a car. I was like, but they look so freaking same stuff. But
My car got stolen. My little Honda Civic got stolen from Queens, and I was like, "Where's this car?" We were away for like a week, so I think the thieves scoped out that the car wasn't moving.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So I come home and I'm looking for it, and I was just looking around like, no, it's got to be here. And then it hit me, and then all of a sudden my phone rings, and it's like, "Hey, I'm an officer, blah blah blah." I'm like, "How did you get my number?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, your car. There's a Jiffy Lube receipt in your glove compartment. We'll wait by it, but can you get here in an hour? We can't wait here too." They waited by the car for an hour. How awesome is that? And it was by Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. And what the guys did is they screwdriver, like old school, like if you pop it open, it's not a key. So this was like 20 years ago. So you just pop open that ignition thing, and if you stick a screwdriver in there, like on TV, and you go like that, it just turns it on. And then it was on. I was on two cinder. It was on a donut, a jack, and 2 cinder blocks. They took it for the wheels.
Jeez.
And it was like a broad daylight corner street right by Arthur Avenue.
You had
The cops
professionals.
waited. The cops waited an hour till I got there.
My insurance guy was like, whoever's stealing these cars right now, they're teenagers.
What bothered me is I had 2 gym shoes, like these really good gym shoes in the back, and they took my bag, but they left only 1 gym shoe. And they leave me a message like one obviously fell out of the bag or something. I'm like, God damn gym shoes! They couldn't leave me both shoes.
I got my car broken into. I had just changed the alarm, and I had a GPS. When you had the GPS, they opened the glove department, and just took it. One, and same car had actually got ran into. We had it parked on the street. All right, I remember, because I remember that night hearing like my alarm kept going off for some, and I ignored it. Right. Next day, me and my brother supposed to go into Manhattan, come out of the apartment building, and I said, "Hold on, wait. My car was parked here." I was like, "Hold on, wasn't my car parked here?" I was like, "Yeah." And then the neighbor was like, like some drunk bitch came down. She smashed all them cars, son. All them cars, 3 cars. I was like, what? So my car got towed to some shop. And yeah.
You remember when you would put? Are you old enough to know, or do you remember when you had a car radio, and your cars came with crappy radios? So you got a new car radio, and you got the little face, and you had to take the little face off with you.
Yeah.
Because then you couldn't steal the radio. You ever heard of that?
Yep.
No.
That was a thing.
No.
Up until cars started making better radios in like the early 2000s.
Yeah, it was
Before
a
that,
thing.
that's what you did. So I would take that thing and hide it under the car seat. And I left my wallet there somehow by accident. I don't remember the story. And I come and my window smashed, radio's gone. And I look and they grab the wallet too. And they charge like a couple of $100
Those
at like
jerks.
gas stations and stuff for like snacks and stuff.
Jeez.
They got snacky, you know.
Probably
They could have
high.
worse, but I quickly canceled it. But like, you know, don't leave your. But they scope out your. They were scoping out my car. You know?
And
Well, while we're doing call outs, though, I'd like to call out the people who have messed with us. And if they want to come and FaceTime us now as well, we can take those FaceTimes and talk to them. Teenagers that stole my car, the guys that stole his car, whoever smacked those cars up.
what
take it.
was weird was, because I had a radio that fold up, right?
Remember them? Remember they go.
No, I never had that
You
either.
press a button.
Yeah.
This is a real throwback, right?
I never had
Press
that.
a button, and the radio thing would come down for this and for the CD to pop out, and then
Whoa.
the face would come back. It was a little. It was. Yeah, I don't know why did they get rid of those? Because why?
I mean,
Car makers started making
yes,
better radios. You
of
think?
course, with speakers, better speakers, the Harman Kardon speakers.
Remember the
and-
bazooka you would put in your car? My brother had one of those stolen out of his Nissan Sentra. It's a giant bass you put in the trunk,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and the whole car would shake with bass. My
seen
brother
those.
would do that, and
I
then
never saw the reasoning for it. I
And
feel
my
like car
father's like-
speakers are already pretty awesome. in
Now they
general.
are, but
Now
back
they
in the
are.
day, you wanted people to hear your music from 4 blocks
if
away.
you're a dumbass, you would go to some place you didn't know and play that. You should turn it off a block before you get there, so they don't hear you coming up with bazooka. So they know not to steal it, right? But my brother would just be playing it.
Yeah.
Parked at
It's-
some
it's
place.
crazy,
came
man.
out and it was gone.
When I
Popped the trunk and took out the bazooka.
When I moved from one of the things I look forward to leaving Brooklyn was the fact that I could leave my car in my driveway
Here.
unlocked.
I know. First time I moved to Long Island, out of Queens. I had the club. Remember the club on your car?
I had to get that after the key
People
got
were like,
stolen.
"What do you have? You have a?" They made fun of me. They're like, "This is Long Island. You don't need a club out here.
Yeah.
You're doing Queens.
Yeah, you do.
Your car."
Yep.
I remember there were times that I would leave my car on lot and I could tell a person, hey, because family friend would just pick my daughter up off the bus, so the key would be in my car. I just go get it. But oddly enough, what would happen is that people always, like you said, scope out. So they look for neighborhoods that are quiet to see what they can steal. Because I had a neighbor that had an expensive car in his driveway, they stole it. This was about 8-9 years ago, I believe.
Yeah.
So you still gotta watch yourself because what happens? The same thing happens with like Amazon. We order a package. It's on your it's on your
Porch
porch or
pirates.
whatever, and it sits there.
They say
Nobody
you should
bothers
leave packages outside and just put crazy shit in there.
You should.
They'll steal it.
Yeah.
You know.
it. I like that. You know that exploding powder or whatever.
Yeah. With spikes. though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. You open it, boof.
Yeah.
No eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. This is Chris Hopkins-Ward. We're having a convo with.
Yeah. How long you been a comedian?
I've been doing comedy in general since like before college, like high school kind of stuff.
Really?
I grew up to be like a theater actor, so I was like in like stage plays that were funny and that kind of thing, and this was in the Bay Area, San Francisco. So
You're not from New York. Yeah.
no.
How long you been here?
I've been here since 2011-ish, so right when I graduated college. If you want to
20 years
date
ago.
that, yeah, I graduated.
You're from Frisco, huh?
I went to college in Seattle, but I grew up in San Francisco.
San
So I'm from
Francisco.
Yeah.
Alex was just on the podcast. Big up the Likeable podcast with David Stickle. That was a fantastic interview. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, check that out.
And then Alex made a reference. He said, he's like, hey, David, he was in Macbeth. Then he go, nope, Othello.
I corrected it.
I was in both of them.
Oh.
I was Macduff in Macbeth. I was in both of them. So
Really?
yeah.
And you played Iago in Othello.
No, I played Othello.
Okay.
Were you
The
theater
Moor.
trained?
Yeah. I went to college for acting, directing, playwriting. It was
wow.
mainly theater.
See that?
Where'd you go? What
Things
college?
you find out on this podcast.
Crazy, right? It's a college called Cornish College of the Arts. Shout out Cornish. They recently got bought out by or taken over by University of University of Washington. So, but they were their own like thing.
In Washington?
Yeah, in Seattle. Yeah.
In Seattle. Okay.
Yeah. So like alumni that went there, Brendan Fraser went there a while back before me, right? So
Yeah, man with the 10,000 movies, yeah.
Reggie Watts went there and was like a music
Casino
major
Man.
there. Yep. Few others, but
Watts. All right.
yeah. He's a comedian. You should, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Reggie Watts, they got a hair and
With the hair and the making up the music. Wah, wah,
Yeah.
that guy. Oh, he blew my mind when I first
Who's
watched
that?
his
Wait,
TED
who's
Talk.
that?
You know Reggie Watts?
Watch a
Pull
Reggie
it
Watts
up,
TED Talk.
Terrence.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Crazy I'm suggesting a TED Talk, but watch a Reggie Watts TED
Never seen that guy?
Oh, okay. Now I know who this is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely. I've seen him once or twice.
Thank you for the reference images.
How long did you go for in the theater school? Like, was it like a 2-year program, 4-year program?
It was a 4-year program, and I also did like a theater program after high school. Like literally, high school would end at like 2:45, and I was in San Francisco by like 3:30 doing theater classes.
Oh.
in high school
But you went to a
as well.
full 4-year college.
Yeah, purely theater.
Drama, majoring
Yeah.
in theater drama.
Yeah. I got a BFA.
What kind of classes you take in that?
Okay, crazy classes. I can tell you this. Okay, so imagine a semester where the semester assignment is called the Animal Project. This is in movement class. Movement, right? So the assignment is you pick an animal. Yeah, you're already smiling. You pick an animal, and for that whole entire semester, you have to
walk like the
recreate
animal.
and be that animal. Not just walk like it. You have to be and represent that animal for a semester.
There's one guy crawling on the floor like a snake. Like, dude, you picked
Literally,
wrong.
you're not wrong. That is exactly
snake?
You're saying things like jokes, but that actually happened.
A snake?
A snake. Well, I wouldn't say I don't remember a snake in my personal year. There was a guy who was a shrimp who was doing things with his hand a lot for his present. There was a guy who was a slug. My good friend was a slug where he did like KY jelly and was like tried to goop himself up a lot.
Did like girls do like a giraffe or something elegant that walks very...
What
No,
did
the
you
idea
do?
was to pick an animal that wasn't like you. I think.
It wasn't like
It wasn't like. Well, that's what the suggestion.
What were you?
I was a hermit crab. can think about that.
Ironically, you look like a hermit crab with that jacket.
so-
Look at that jacket. You look like a hermit
I
crab.
feel yeah. And now I'm looking. This is like what
That's
a
like
Moana
exactly the
character
color
over
of my
there.
daughter's hermit crab shell.
Well,
Right.
I didn't know you were a theater kid.
You look
Yeah.
like the dude that played SpongeBob on Broadway. I saw SpongeBob on Broadway.
Oh,
He did an amazing job. Then he was later on. He was the bad guy on the last season of something God
Yeah,
University.
Wicked too, right?
You know that spinoff of The Boys? Do you watch The Boys on Amazon?
yeah.
They had a spinoff of a God You.
Okay, yeah.
Not what it was.
I
He
haven't
played
watched it,
the.
but I know, yeah.
He's
Well,
a
it looks
theater.
like
He
it.
played SpongeBob, and when he moved the SpongeBob, he did his little hands like almost like he's underwater for the whole thing. Incredible acting in that.
You sang to and danced?
I did some musicals. Yeah, I was never a really good dancer. I got a messed up body, so I can't really.
So he was
dance very
heavy theater.
well.
You did any Shakespeare?
Sing? You
Yep,
sing?
I did Utah Shakespeare Festival for a summer when I was when I was 18 or 19 ish, and I was the youngest conservatory member there. I was terrible when I was there, but I did it, and no one wanted to hang out with me because I couldn't drink with them, but I would drink with them anyway to make them feel awkward. Sorry, parents, but yeah, I drank a little bit there.
You sing?
I can sing. I have a very low baritone voice. I can't hit my higher register very well, but I can sing. Yeah. Don't make me sing, but I can sing.
I wasn't trained acting. Anything I did learn on stage because of community theater and whatnot.
Yeah.
So there were two things. I remember my cousin and I got involved in a play. It's called In the Blood by Susan Laurie Parks. It had won.
Susan Laurie's great.
Yeah, it had won. I forgot the award it won. But one day, randomly, my brother's godmother, my mother's good friend, she'd called, and I had answered the phone. She wanted to talk to my mother. So I was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, hey, I'm just sitting here with this play kicking my ass. And I was like, my cousin and I want to get involved in that. And she's like, hey, come on down. So you know the Henry Street Theater, Henry Street Settlement Theater in Lower Manhattan. You're aware of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we went down there just to observe. Next thing you know, we're in a play. We're rehearsing for a play. We're rehearsing for a freaking play. Right? My cousin, he got the run. I forgot how many days he got, but I had already booked my vacation, so I was gone for 2 weeks. But anyway, when I got back and the play was up, what's his it's the 80s movies, one of these rappers, I forgot the name. It was one of these, it wasn't Fat Boys, it was one of these guys, man. But anyway, he played a bully character. And the director's boyfriend, son, that's who he was, right? And he came up to I think I said this on this podcast before. After the production, he came and he complimented everybody. When he got to me, he was like, you were terrible.
Oh,
He's like, everybody was like, you were great. He
You gotta
shook
know
their
how
hand.
to
He came to me. He's
theater
like,
people, though.
you were terrible.
do you like actors and theater people?
I mean, some of them not.
They can be-
They're half idiots, honestly. They're half like.
They can be either pretty crazy.
What you got to do when someone does bad in a play in the future, guys, here's what you do. You got to go, you looked like you were having so much fun up there. That's what you got to do.
Like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah. You looked really great on that stage. That was, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
And then,
Oh, that's me.
then I did that. I did some gospel plays. Then I got introduced to Shakespeare. And my first foray into Shakespeare was Othello, where I played Othello, and hell of an experience because I was in my head because I'm like, everybody got some type of experience and training, and I'm like raw. All I got is this voice.
Yeah.
And the
You got a great
directors
voice
like
for it, though.
the directors were believing in me. I was like, yo, but I'm also a big procrastinator. So
Procrastinating with Shakespearean language is not the right way to do it.
so when we started, I was not even off book, believe it or not. I did scene 5, Act 4. Then we were in scene 4, Act 5.
Oh. Did your cast members support you a little bit, though?
A little bit. It was like, oh, you didn't do it? I was like, oh.
The great thing I learned about theater, though, is the support that you get around the people that you're doing the work with, right? It's the great time where, like, everybody, maybe you have a crappy part, or maybe you, like, don't have lines at all. But if you show up on time, then you're, like, already there with everybody else, showing up on time and doing
this.
it, right?
This put a fire under my ass because
Yeah.
the director hit me up and he's like, listen, because I had the first half, I was good. First half, I understood. He was like, what do I have to do? Shout out Jose Escaya. What do I have to do to get you as good in the second half as you are in the first half? And I would say, you know what? It's on me. I procrastinated. I said I wanted it, but then I didn't act like I wanted it.
I always hated learning lines.
So
It's not
we
easy.
canceled weekend shows because they had low ticket sales anyway, and I got in my script. And in those next 2 to 3 days, I got everything. So for the next week, it was a different. I was like, I would never do that again.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of my favorite death scenes of any movie. He was in a movie where it's in your reel, right? And he gets shot, right? The reaction, your reaction when you got shot is great.
Oh, that's
I wish we had it, but
Jealous.
Where was it?
I don't know. It was some movie you did.
Maybe it was short when I was.
That's one of my favorite things in movies is the death scene. When somebody gets killed in a movie,
Yeah.
that's a hard thing to pull off, right? Because it either comes off like, like they die, or they just die too quickly, or it's too overly dramatic.
Yeah.
Dave hit every one of those all in one. No, you didn't. It was good. It was original. You know, you had like this look of shock. I like the shock look. Like, what? I'm dying. No, yeah.
You got to overlay with a replay of this because I want to see it.
We'll get
too
the
in
tape and
future.
show it
Yeah.
on the next Velvet Sugar podcast.
We gotta do it.
But it's
Yeah.
really
Was
good.
it on YouTube?
That's some real you showed me.
I never got to
What you
die
did. Some
on
show-
TV or
movie you did.
movies.
You were some gangster, and then something happened to you.
Okay.
Some tough guy, and I think he had like a black jacket or something.
Oh, I played a character called Hugo Infante. I was Dominican.
Oh, you were?
I was Dominican. That's a short film. Yeah.
You go.
But yeah, I mean, everybody has a different path, a different road, man.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
Which
How long are you doing stand up though?
So in college, I did a little bit of stand up on in little mini talent show type stuff. I wrote when I was a senior in junior, the juniors got to do Hamlet, and everyone was pissed off about the juniors got to do Hamlet, right? So I did a piece of being a cast member or being a guy mad that I didn't get cast as Hamlet in part of the yearly end show, and that was my first foray into a stand up piece.
Okay.
And then after that, I moved to New York right after I graduated, and when I got to New York, it was extra work and stand-in work, and then I got into stand-up pretty much right away after that.
So you've been doing stand up for a while, for a little bit.
Yeah, I did a lot of whatchamacallit, Laughing Buddhas, way
City mics.
City mics.
Bringers.
I did stuff at the Pit in New York City. I did classes at UCB and was part of a sketch team. I did a part of the first sketch team for the Armory, which is a comedy troupe thing, and then I was part of a improv group for the Pit for a while called Hummingbird Day.
UCB and Pitt, they were the original improv.
That was
New York,
dude,
yeah, New
right
York,
before
yeah.
COVID, it was booming. Right then.
I was in Chicago and I saw what is that group called? In Chicago. Second City.
Second City.
Second
Well, that's
City.
where the UCB came out of, the Second City
Yeah.
people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, and his friend, my friend that was with me, he goes, "You mean to tell me you can't do this? You don't think you can do this?"
They were all Canadians, right? That started Second City in
Yeah,
Chicago.
yeah.
Canadians are talented.
John Candy and all that group of.
They brought it down. I think it was
They what?
They brought it down from Canada, Chicago.
Yes,
wasn't it?
yes.
Chicago, literally right there.
Yeah, it's right there. So
Improv is the most always terrified me. I
terrifying.
still haven't really done it. I started in acting. I took for 3 to 4 years of lessons at HB Studio in the city, and Herbert Bergdorf Studio, and then I got into comedy later on. But I remember every time we did an improv class, oh my god, improv lessons in the acting class. I would back away. I would shy away. I'd be like, it's intimidating.
I don't have a poker face, so when a scene is going wrong and I'm not in it, but I'm still there, on the stage.
Yeah.
It's more frightening
I'm
than bombing.
wincing. I'm like, I can't stop my freaking poker face sometimes. My anti-poker face, I guess. Also, I was terrible at improv too. I would cheat improv all the time. I would come in with 2 backup ideas in my head if a scene wasn't going anywhere. That's what I would do for safety. I'd be like, great, I'm going to talk about a weird guy. I'm going to be a weird guy in the subway, or I'm going to talk about horse and carriages or something. And I'd be like, those are my 2 backups in case something goes wrong.
What is that thing you're never supposed to do in improv?
The
Murph
plan?
talks about it. Pimping. You never pimp somebody.
Yeah.
Meaning if we're doing improv, you're
Yeah.
not supposed to say, what is it? Tell me. You're not
don't know.
supposed to give you a profession hey man, so you're
Yeah, exactly. You're not supposed to
insinuate what they're doing. They're supposed to come up with it or something like that. There's all these rules in improv and
Yeah.
Murph took some classes. Murph,
Oh, he's an improv.
Yeah.
Yes.
My improv team though was experimental, and it really helped what like the little bit of planning, because we would plan a little bit of our improv in terms of like what could happen on stage.
Okay.
So like it was like an equation. So like if in a scene anyone went automatically, that became someone doing a stand-up bit about what was on stage. As an example, it would be called the Seinfeld. Oh, someone triggered the Seinfeld, and so someone could do a stand-up bit about what's on stage, or someone could be like 3 facts in the middle, and then someone would be like, well, this, and this, and they would trigger the 3 facts bit in the improv, and it would look from the audience like we're just making up stuff, but we would have like a list of like little deliverables we could give when we were like running low on energy or something like that.
Did you do sketch too? You said
I did a lot of sketch too, and my wife was director of sketch in the Pit as well. So
Really? What do you like the most? Which one of the?
sketch for sure, sketch, and then also writing my own stuff. I like writing my own stuff and talking about like my stand-up stuff. I like that a lot.
That's what I mean. What do you like more, the stand-up, the improv, or acting?
I like the stand-up the most, probably because it's more real to what life is to me. I think it's more like it's like my own, not like a diary, but it's like definitely like a time capsule for me. Right?
Yeah.
For if you're acting in a role, it's like, oh, that was what year? I don't even know what year I did that in. Right? But if you're doing stand-up and you're talking about like, oh, my kid is, jumping out of the crib right now, and how do I handle that? Oh, I know exactly when that was and who I was during that.
That was really weird. Like I did a show this like last weekend, and it was at the David Stickles show. Shout out to him for putting me on, and it was at a funeral home we did it at.
I saw that
in Rhinebeck, and they, as a joke, they also got a casket, like it was a model casket in the back. So like there's so many jokes you just touch it. You're like, Jeffrey Epstein's in here, guys.
Yeah.
Gonna pop out soon. You make jokes, whatever. He got stuck, but no, everybody had a great set and everything. And after the show, like one lady comes up to me, she's like, it's really a great set, admirable. It's amazing, like you guys bare your soul. You bare your soul out there, what you did. And I'm like, I kind of do, because you're talking about family stuff and personal stuff, but also you kind of look at it like, these is just jokes I perfected over time. Yeah, but I never view it like bearing my soul.
You know what it is? Because lots of people, or sometimes I think people think when you hear comedy, right away they think bearing your soul, dark, pain. Right? Real.
Yeah.
And they think that that's the only way that comedy is, or the only way it's supposed to be a true one. I'm like, no, there's many variations of comedy.
Yeah, you don't have to be a drunk or a drug addict.
Yeah, you don't have to be a rotten person either to be, you happen to be a happy comic.
And honestly, your first question of like, which do you like better? I think like 10 years ago, I would have been like acting. Acting is the thing, right? Acting is what I love to do. But I honestly think that a lot of actors who love acting don't know who they are. They are trying to play roles for fun because those roles are more exciting than who they are, or they don't know what their opinions are of what is happening in their own life, right? But now that a lot of stuff has happened, and I can look back and be like, yeah, acting would be really fun. Really, really fun, but more rewarding for me is to be able to like do the stand up and articulate what I'm doing. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Acting's fun. I just did a movie.
Yeah,
I shot a movie in Mamuchka, and it's now on Amazon Prime. David's in it.
Yeah,
and it's fun.
Congrats, by the way, guys.
But it's not as rewarding as like. There's nothing like getting laughs on it. But I guess I've
That's
never
a live theater thing. Too.
But what about live theater?
Huh?
Yeah, the live theater, you get that instant connection with the audience, right? Yeah. But it's also not your words, and it's not your direction, and it's not your point of view, right? So that's what it is. You are part of the machine of theater.
Yeah.
Whereas,
it gives me goosebumps when I do like an amazing set. Yeah. For like whatever it is, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and I get a lot of laughs, and people tell me, you did great. And I'm like, yeah, I did all that. I didn't just do it. I wrote it.
You wrote it.
I completely choreographed, directed it, perfected it, and it's all me. It was all done by me. It didn't exist.
Exactly. That's so freaking.
You're the writer, producer, director, everything, choreographer. Name it.
It's the tightrope. That is the tightrope.
Weird, right? It's
like
everything.
there is no one else's words backing you up, right? So that's what it's also the most difficult thing.
You ever see like a comedy event in like the Garden or like a giant arena? You get there and you're all waiting for the guy to come out, and you're like, we're waiting for the guy to come out and talk for an hour.
Yeah.
What is this? He's not going to have any instruments. We could see the Rolling Stones, but instead we're going to see this dude. It's nuts.
And even crazy. I've seen Marcel Marceau live before he died. Do you guys know who Marcel Marceau is? Most famous mime.
No.
So like, have you ever watched the Silent movie with Mel Brooks? You ever
Would it be
watched
frightening if I said, yeah, I know exactly who that is?
the Silent movie with Mel Brooks? You ever watched that movie?
I
No. Okay. He's yeah. So that's Marcel Marceau.
So French actor.
Yep. Incredible mime.
always did
You
music
should
with
watch some
songs.
clips for sure. But I saw him live right before he died. So he died in 2007.
Do you like, is there a similarity with mimes and clowns?
Yeah. I would say different. I would say clown is more.
You know what I mean? Like a dramatic clown.
Yeah. I'd say dramatic clown is more political than a mime. Mime is more artistic. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird, but yeah. So he's completely silent, and you would watch him do something without even saying any words, and that was all him writing, all his choreography of everything. And as probably, so he died in 2007. I saw probably in 2005, so it's probably 16, 15,
How old was he?
like that.
23 and let me see, he was 70.
You ever see when they mime being stuck inside of a box?
Yeah.
I seen a guy do it so good. Like, you're like, there's a box there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an art.
Yeah, check him out. Crazy, but yeah, that's the same thing. It's the tightrope of what you've done, and that you've written it, that you've organized it. That
Look, March 22nd he was born. September 22nd he died.
crazy.
He was a French person. I'm sorry, I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
he was super French. He had one bit where it was a date that you just open up the door and you realize that his date is 25 feet tall. And he goes on for like 6 straight minutes of
like
how
improv.
it's all it is, right?
But
You could really imagine the
art,
date
it's
right
artist.
there.
I mean, Charlie Chaplin did.
Exactly.
You know, when was Charlie
20s?
Chaplin?
In the 20s?
He did some other things with some young ladies.
Hey,
Was
no
he
one's
married
perfect.
to an
No one's
underage
perfect.
woman or
I'm not
something?
perfect.
Was he? Yeah,
No,
that
well, I
was
mean,
him?
there's
Look at it. He was 1889.
yeah,
Jeez. Where was he? Was he
The
American?
record, Modern Times is a masterpiece.
English.
If you haven't watched Modern Times,
Sir Charles Spencer Chaplin was an English actor, filmmaker, and composer.
yeah,
Dude, I saw a clown thing once called Slava Snow Show. Do you remember that?
no,
Oh, okay. They go around the world. They're based. Can you pull up Slava Snow Show? They're clowns. They don't talk. The whole play, nobody says a word.
Oh,
They're
boom,
clowns.
right there, Russian.
They're from Russia originally.
Oh, cool.
You know, Russian theater and Russian like clown and like circus is like legendary, right? So we went to watch this.
Cool.
I forgot, in the garden or something. They were touring in like the 90s here throughout New York, the early 2000s, like 2006 to 2009. We saw them around there, my wife and I. Dude, they don't say a word, but with their facial expressions, you almost like want to cry. They're so good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, so good, right? So
and-
so I took clown in college. Yeah, it's crazy.
Slava, how do you pronounce it? Slava Pulin?
Slava Snow Show.
Slava Snow Show on Broadway.
I remember, shout out David Taft, my clown teacher in Cornish. But like,
But
I
it is
remember,
real. It's comedy though. It's still a comedy. You're going to see it and laugh.
That's what our first class was. Okay, and he would do one by one. Be like, all right, Jennifer, go up on stage and be funny. And we would just all sit there and watch a person try to be funny.
Oh my God.
Be funny, and we would do it like one by
You're
one.
giving
We'd
me
get 5
goosebumps.
minutes.
So my ex-girlfriend, who I was
Yeah.
like starting to like tell jokes and like I was just funny. I wasn't a comedian yet.
Yeah.
And she'd bring me to like dinner parties with friends. She's like, Alex,
Oh.
he's really funny. Say something funny. And I'd be like, you fucking.
Yeah.
I was trying to get laid, so I'd be like trying to say something funny.
You know
You're like, okay, hold
You
on.
know what's fun? There's a picture.
I got something.
There's a picture of you on Facebook. I believe at a wedding. He had a green tie, if I'm not mistaken.
Is this the one where I'm catching the bouquet?
on Facebook.
Yeah, but you just sit there with this look on your face, like, well, every run is like happening. You're just sitting there like,
Is it really on Facebook?
it's Facebook, one of your Facebook photos.
He's googling me over there.
I ain't Googling
Really?
you.
He's just
Facebook, I
scrolling
said,
through
hello.
when he's got spare time, just
Oh,
going through your
Facebook.
photos on Facebook.
I was probably in deep thought or something like that. I don't know.
I've got some old photos on Facebook I haven't deleted. Probably.
But I'm just,
Everyone does.
but
I feel
that's
like,
part. I mean, there's the things that stick out. Everybody has a different thing when it comes to memory and whatnot. That's
I caught a bouquet at a wedding.
You did? I mean,
story?
I
Like 30 women lined up to catch the
of course,
bouquet.
you could reach over all of them.
No, I was right there. I was at the edge of the field, and where she threw it was right at me. And like my instinct should have been to move and like, hey, let this girl, Instead, I'm like, ooh, and I grabbed the bouquet.
it happened to me too. My cousin.
I was excited.
And my cousin got married, and we were all there. So I was over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then my cousin's wife, right? It came right to me. I mean, my father was like, "You didn't even move. You could move this way." And then my aunts were like, "Oh, you get married next." And
Both have caught bouquets at weddings.
Yeah.
You both
Nice.
just like you didn't even move for it.
I didn't.
You guys are the same guy. It's so funny.
It was just a reaction to like box out and oomphness, like, Because some people actually go to a wedding really thinking that if I really catch the bouquet or the garter belt, I'm definitely.
I love
getting
weddings.
married.
If they weren't so goddamn expensive, though, I love them. I like
Listen,
I'm just thinking about how many
my
women
brother's
you pissed
wedding
off, though.
was the
I'm
most
sure.
fun that I ever had at a wedding. My brother's, oh my God, my brother's wedding. Sheesh, we had fun. I was dancing. I lost weight dancing at a wedding, boy. Oof.
But you think you like weddings?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean-
I like them, but they're a fortune. You
Yeah.
got to spend a lot of money. It's like, dude, I could have got bombed by myself without spending all this money. They're kind of a lot of fun, but you know.
Yeah, if you get a good DJ.
No, you got to get the live band, I say, for weddings.
for
A
weddings.
good live cover band will beat any DJ any day of the week,
if
you-
honestly. Oh, yeah.
not if
They'll
you-
play. You can't, if you have a live band playing shout, so much better than the DJ playing shout, honestly.
Well, the Caribbean in me is going. You know what you're talking about.
No.
No, you got to find that good live band.
You gotta have that DJ, a good DJ.
No.
Oh man.
You dance? You like dancing?
No, I've got awkward legs, terrible legs. I've got no flexibility and I've got no rhythm. I can't dance to save my life.
No?
No,
Wow.
I've got no hips. I got no hip movement at all. You guys don't know this, but there's a sidetrack. But I was, and this is also a huge excuse. But I was born with a bone disorder,
Okay.
and I have extra bones in my bones. It's like bumps of bones. You can't tell, but like,
Okay.
for instance, like my like one arm is much longer than the other.
Okay.
And because of that, and like I got a scar there. But anyway, because of that, I've got no flexibility in my hips. I can't sit cross-legged, as an example, and other things. So, and I walk with a little bit of a limp because one of my legs is longer than the other as well.
Okay.
So I'm an awkward body sometimes. That's all. But you're not my therapist, and you're not. This is a whole different thing, and it's fine.
Wait, what was your animal that you chose to be?
Hermit crab.
A hermit crab?
Yeah,
Why didn't you choose grasshopper?
I know, right? That would have been a good one. Yeah, I had a guy who was what was he? He was a bat. He had to hang upside down so long, and he was so pissed off that he picked a bat because he's like, I'm just upside down this whole time.
House lizard.
Yeah, right.
So what do you hope to get out of
That's already a big question. What do I hope?
hope?
Hope to get out of what?
Comedy, stand up comedy, comedian.
Yeah, well, I predicted the big question. That is a big question. I guess I hope to develop my writing voice more and be more confident and more articulate. It's mainly I hope to gain a really good community of people that I trust, that I can say, this is my comedy, this is your comedy. Can we build off each other? So I hope to like build more of a community for that.
You're very likable on stage, you know?
Thank you. So are you guys. I love being on stage and like I have my weaknesses for sure. I suck at crowd work. It's one of my big things. I'm like, someone like,
dude, that's
yeah.
but you get better at it, really.
Yeah, right.
You know. But there's not. I was just listening to a bunch of podcasts about it. You don't get much from crowd work because you can't. It doesn't make your act. It makes you better, maybe writing comedy, the improv part of comedy. But
Yeah,
really,
the
what does it
improv
really do for your act and the act you're
What
building?
it does is the virality of it. Trying to do crowd work, put clips up. Oh my God, that's funny. People book you. That's the extent. That's what crowd work really is. Because there are comedians know that don't like crowd work.
I still think there's a benefit to crowd work too, and that is the audience connection. I think that if you
They love it. They
easily
love it.
get an audience on your side if you're good at crowd work and you go, all of a sudden, boom, you're with me.
I've done a show. You know how many shows? If I had a nickel for every show I did where I was like funnier than a certain comedian, but the certain comedian was a lot less funny, but he did a lot of crowd work. And you see people coming up after him after the show, like, dude, you were awesome. You were because he engaged them, included them. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it definitely says a lot to getting fans.
Yeah. I mean,
It's good to do a little crowd work up front. I do a little bit up front.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't get into the what do you do for a living though. I don't go there though.
Yeah. Also, like with the open mics that we have here, it's 5 minutes, so it's economy of language. It's every if you're wasting a sentence, you're wasting 30 seconds, and that's like already a good part of your 55 minutes, right?
write a joke.
So it's
Let's
like-
see if it's funny.
Yeah,
like
that's what it is.
I tried a joke Saturday at Rhino, It went well. I tried it last night again. So I said, all right, I might add that now to the rotation.
Bomb last night?
Huh?
Bomb last night with a joke? Did it work good?
It worked, yeah. Bomb.
What's your writing style? How do you write?
I write bullet points of like a joke or a funny topic.
On paper?
No, in a Google Doc.
Google Doc.
I have like a big Google Doc with a bunch of tabs of like all the things in my life, like to dos and like I'm practicing piano and there's my stand up
You
section.
don't write paper. Just
No.
Google Doc. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
Google
like
Doc,
me.
yeah.
I know they say it's better for you. I don't do it. They say it's better and it's more creative to write on paper.
Yeah, they say that.
But, I
But
don't know. I
what they're
can't
saying
do
is
it.
it's more difficult, so I like the more difficult way to. Yeah, I don't know.
They say what's more
It's
difficult?
more difficult to type and then remember. And
I do my phone. I don't do.
Yeah.
Well, you do like a laptop.
And then no, I both a laptop, phone, whatever. And then I record my set, and then I make my wife sit down and watch my set with me afterward, and we go through jokes as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Oh wow, you're doing like Jim Gaffigan style.
It takes a while. It takes a while to get my wife to be like, fine, I'll sit down and watch. It'll be like maybe 4 or 5 days after or whatever. And
I can't get my wife to do that.
My wife has no sense of humor.
I love you, honey. Thank you. Shout you out.
Every time I tell her one of my best jokes, and I'm like, I'm gonna try this joke tonight. Like a joke I know just worked at a couple of mics, and I'm gonna try to show.
Yeah.
Do this joke where I say blah blah, and she's just like, I'm like, oh my god. I think it's just I'm probably delivering it and killing it horribly and not telling it the right way. If she saw it, she would laugh. But
You know what it is about my wife too is like, my wife is good at a lot of things, right? But I think when it comes to this
she's good at a lot of things, but laughing isn't one of them.
no, she's good at.
Supporting my comedy career.
I will tell you because like video making, she was like, "Hey, you should do that." I was like, "No, I would never say." I would never say that. And I was like, "No, but I'm trying to." And then she was like, "All right, you know what?
Yeah.
Go ahead, you do what you." And that's
No.
it.
I mean, you're saying she'll never do it, of course, but my wife would say, I'm never going to watch, and then I just hound her. You just got to hound those people you're with. They can't leave you, So you just got to hound them more.
Honestly, most of my stuff really comes from talking to my brother. To the point where either he or I record our phone calls. Because my bits come from me talking about something, whatever we're talking about.
Right.
then
So when you're
something
doing
comes from
stuff
there.
on stage, do you do your stuff like you're talking to your brother? You should.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say that when I'm on stage, forgot who it was, a big name comedian said that like when you're on stage, he pretends he's talking. Everybody's got that friend you confide to that you tell jokes to. For me, I would always tell jokes with a certain friend of mine. So when I'm on stage, not always, but I sometimes pretend like he's there. I'm talking to him, and it's like how I talk to him, and that's when I'm my funniest.
There's an aspect. There's an aspect to that because like
Who are you the most funniest that you're talking when you talk to him in real life? Who? The brother?
probably my brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you talk like pretend you're talking to him.
But here we come up, or I come up with what we're talking about, right? And then you end up riffing and going down a hole where that is what I have to incorporate into my set because I may say a joke, okay, then this, then we go off on some other shit that I don't talk about like that on stage, and that's what I got to bring more of on stage because I do it with my brother mostly because we talk a lot, but I do it with a couple of other friends. We can just sit there and improv. I've been doing it for years. We come up with this thing, and then you're on the phone in tears, doing this stuff.
Your brother lives nearby or no?
No, my brother lives in Brooklyn,
Oh, okay.
but we kind of talk, every day,
Oh,
almost.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
I got a little sister, but we don't talk.
You don't
I
talk?
mean, we're fine with each other, and she'll say like, "Oh yeah, I love my brother," but she lives in D.C. and yeah, we just don't talk.
Oh,
We
your
see
family's
her
all
once.
over. What about parents?
My parents live 5 minutes away from where I live.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
wait a minute. But you moved here you moved with them.
No. So I moved to New York, and then and they moved to New York probably last year, like
the West
2 years
Coast?
ago. As soon as they got a grandkid, they moved over here from the West Coast. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which honestly, like, thank God, because childcare is.
I know.
Childcare. If I were to be spending money on childcare right now, I wouldn't.
Listen, my
last.
mom took care of my daughter. Our daughter she lived in the apartment right above us. So, yeah, I know how that is.
I moved back for childcare. I left the state and I had to move back because the whole plan of Childcare.
Yeah,
Same.
but no, my dad and mom take him for.
You also want
during
them
the
to have
weekdays, so it's
grandparents,
great.
right?
Yeah, you want. That's what grandparents are for. If you're
When your
having kids
grandparents
without
aren't
good grandparents-
dating a 36-year-old, they got to take care of your kids. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like, hold on, I'm fucking the nice guy. You gotta go take care of your kid now. Jesus, trying to get some.
Hold on, I got a hot
Trying
date
to get
tonight.
some tail over here, and I got to take care of your kid.
Yeah.
Come
right?
on.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yep. So.
Guy's sitting on the couch waiting.
Grandma, can you watch my kid? And you hear like a strip. She's at the club. The strip. You at the strip club again, Grandma?
She's making both my kid and her boyfriend cereal for dinner. Like, come on, like.
Why do you have glitter on yourself, Grandma?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So,
but-
thank goodness for
We got
that.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
We got 5
It
minutes.
always
We can
flies
keep going.
by.
We can
It
keep going.
flies by.
Hell yeah, they keep going.
No, but
Damn.
yeah.
I knew this was gonna happen because we started out so good. Grandma was like, "Oh man, your
I
son's
didn't even
gonna
get
step
to
away."
half the stuff I was going to talk about, guys. So many things.
Really?
Jeez.
We'll come to you.
Yeah.
Got any shows coming up?
I am hosting a show on next Wednesday at White Plains, so in Wolf and Warrior. So that's Wednesday at 7. I want
Wednesday the 18th.
The 8th. Wait, am I on that show?
You're on that show.
This may be out before then. Okay.
Yeah, so you're out, so that's out for then. You can always find me mostly on Sundays at the open mic in Wolf and Warrior. That's one I mainly do. For open mics, I'm also probably at the Connecticut one, the Stanford mic on Mondays ish.
Very good.
And then I'm trying to do my own little podcast thing in the future that you can look out for. I got Eddie to agree that I'm taking over Tri-State Stories, and he's got Tri-State stand up.
Where's that held? Tri-State Stories.
Tri-State Stories will be a podcast that I'll be producing in the future.
Oh,
for
okay.
Specific guests that we're going to
You
work
did
on.
mention that to me.
I mentioned that to you. I'll mention that to you later, but yes.
Yes. Okay.
Let me
know.
That'll be a storytelling edited podcast of sorts in my office at some point. Anything else that's happening right now? Honestly, well, with this podcast coming out, I haven't really announced to a lot of my friends that aren't in New York that I have a kid coming again. So I got to create some sort of kid announcement video thing. That's my next goal. My first kid announcement video was really awesome. It was great. It was a humorous little run through the woods trying to find my lost wife and then she's pregnant sort of motif.
Copy.
So I got to do a new announcement for it that's got to equal that out and be epic. But I don't know what's going to happen there. But yeah, otherwise, I'm sitting on my ass a lot, working remotely, so that's good too, and praise be. And then, yeah.
What do you got coming up?
I got the 18th. I got
18th.
27th. Fundraiser. I got the 28th in Austin Bookstore. I got the March 22nd so far. I got March 7th before then. A birthday dinner in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
A birthday dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, that you're
Caribbean, yeah. I'm just going to do 10 minutes, I guess.
That's nice.
12 minutes, something like that.
All right. I got the 27th with David.
Yeah.
Doubleheader fundraiser show with Jackie B's in Scarsdale. Come
Yeah.
check us out. Let's hear our comedy. What am I looking at that screen for? Come check us out. 27th, right here in Scarsdale, nearby.
Yeah.
28th, I'm headlining at Magnanini Winery.
Yeah.
And
I'm actually
March 7th, headlining in Hurleyville at the Tango Cafe. And, one more.
Nice.
Hold on. And
Alex
I
is
don't
so
know.
good. He writes all of his shit down.
Wow, that's nice, Alex. Look at that.
I try.
On his Google Doc.
Right. And I'm on Eddie's March 18th Wednesday show
Oh, yeah.
in White Plains at Wolf and Warrior Brewery.
Yeah?
And
Am I on that too or no?
I don't know.
Question for you guys.
Yeah.
Should I, and this is probably stupid, and probably the answer is no. Should I create a separate comedian Instagram? Because I'm getting all these, because I post some family stuff on my own Instagram right now.
You could.
I don't know.
You could, or you can mix it together.
Mix it together.
Unless
up to you.
what you want to create, your
Whatever you-
personal Instagram is very different and just very unique.
Yeah, right? I don't know.
No, you can put it together.
The answer is you guys don't care. Got it.
No, it's just different because we got one for our podcast, but we have our individual. I do a lot of sketches. I haven't been doing them recently, but that'll change.
If you have if your regular Instagram is all little baby pictures and nothing funny at all,
Yeah.
then yeah, maybe.
Half and half right now.
I think you should. You should probably do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, give us your handle where we can find.
Oh
you
yeah,
on
my
social
my,
media.
my current Instagram is Hopsifer because it's just my last name Hopkins but Christopher combined, so it's Hopsifer on Instagram, and that's where you can find me right now.
All right.
That's it. Yeah.
What's your email there?
At
What's
Big
your
Alex
handle?
Comedy.
Fella?
At Big Alex Comedy. And also make sure to check out Mamochka on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
check it out.
What are the rental
$2.99.
prices on that? $2.99.
$2.99 to rent, $9.99 to buy. But check it out. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
David's in there.
I'm at Black Rock Dave. At Black Rock Dave. Has nothing to do with the Black Rock, Connecticut, but that's where I grew up in Barbados. So yeah, man. But it's been fun, man. Thanks for stopping by, Kate.
Hey, thank you guys for having me so much. It was a pleasure.
All right, my man.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
sir.
Thanks
Three
for coming.
dads talking about comedy. Crazy.
That's right.
Crazy.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See you next time.